if you like to be wined and dined and go on a cruise, then our top 6 date night venues at sea are for you. Hi, it's Linz from Sweet Natured. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello, we put the video together, and this is my first time watching. So yes, date night venues. Let's see what we can see.
Well, as you said, Linz, today we're looking at our top 6 date night venues on a cruise. And we're going to be looking at sort of the romance, the experience, the uniqueness, and the most romantic of all things, cost.
Yes.
Now, all of these venues that we're going to show on here do cost extra over and above your cruise fare.
Okay, so where are we going first?
Well, I'm starting off on MSC
Okay.
with teppanyaki.
Now this is I think your first cruise speciality date cruise.
Yeah, 'cause it's not a first date, because if you're already on a cruise, I mean, you might have met on the cruise. That's
You
possible.
might have met on the cruise.
Yeah.
So if you've met on the cruise, this is perfect for you.
It is, because you're around other people.
Oh,
It's not as sort of intimate,
I'm sorry,
but it's fun.
I'm picturing the scenario. Your eyes lock across a crowded room. And we say, would you like to go to teppanyaki with me?
And then you qualify, are they paying, because it's extra cost.
Yes, make sure you do that. Yes, yes.
Teppanyaki is a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. It's a good date night experience. The food's great. The entertainment's great from the chefs, and all in, you're going to have a good time.
And there's no pressure either.
There's not. It's not a romantic venue, but it's a great one.
It's a fun venue.
Would you like to invite people to subscribe before we go on to our next venue?
Oh my goodness, you slipped that in. Hi. It'd be lovely if you could subscribe. Yes, thank you if you already have done. I'm sorry, I was caught off guard there.
And if you'd like to follow along on our regular social media, just look for @SweetNatured. And a big thank you to our YouTube channel members. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you really nearly went when you sort of said what you said there.
I don't even know what I said. I think it's an illness.
Next up, number 5, the Limelight Club on P&O.
Oh, this is another one where you've met on the cruise, I feel.
I think this is a met on the cruise, or you just want a little sort of going out type experience on a cruise.
Yeah.
Because this isn't going to a restaurant.
Oh, I'm drinking Pepto-Bismol there.
Yeah, you want a big fan of that particular one.
No.
So the
Don't
Limelight
taste
Club,
anything nasty on your date.
well, no, don't. The Limelight Club is a sort of dinner supper one where
Supper
you
club
have
kind of thing.
supper club where you have a different entertainment depending on the cruise that you're on. The guest ones that they come in, and a lot of them are household names, certainly in the UK.
Yeah.
And some of the really popular ones sell out way in advance. So if it is something you're interested in, look before you get on the cruise for this one.
Your potato said date night there.
My potatoes said date night. Did they?
It was
Is that just because they were potatoes and you like potatoes on a date night? It's a great venue in terms of that. Is the food the best?
No.
Is the experience that you have in there really good? Yes.
Yes.
And well worth the money.
Yes.
Next up, on number 4, Sabatini's.
Oh, you put Sabatini's at number 4?
I did. So Sabatini's is a specialty restaurant on Princess Cruises.
Love
It's
a
on
Sabatini's.
most of the ships, not all of them, but most of them.
Yeah.
And it's a sort of fairly traditional Italian.
Yeah.
But I think because of that, it also makes it quite romantic.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of the food is designed that you can share if you want to share.
Yes.
You don't have to, though.
No.
They have some amazing cocktails in there.
Oh, look at me, I'm Sabatiniing again.
You are.
I love a Sabatini's.
I think we've been to Sabatini's on every Princess cruise that we've been on.
No, that's not true.
Which one have we been on that didn't?
We didn't get on the one Enchanted Princess one.
Oh no, we sold out on it. We couldn't get in.
No.
You're quite correct. We tried to get on it.
Yeah.
We always enjoy it whenever we go there.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of those specialty dining, it's worth going to anyway, even if you're not going on a date night. If you're going as a group of friends.
You know what? I think date night means saucy.
Saucy in terms of on the plate.
Yeah, everything's saucy.
including outfit.
There's Minky there. People, I have, like,
People love that stall, don't they?
Minky
Is that a
has,
stall or a shawl?
it's a stall,
Okay,
but
thank you.
Minky has its own, like, fan base.
I think Minky could have its own Instagram.
Once you've stroked Minky, you can never his leg.
I feel we're going into dangerous territory when we're talking
I've
about
got
stroking
pictures.
Minky on a date night special.
Does people like to stroke Minky? What can I say?
They do.
Yeah.
And if it's in Sabatini's, all the better. Number 3, Celebrity Eden.
Oh, this is a pricey one.
This is by far the most expensive venue that we've been to on a ship. There are more expensive ones. Mm-hmm. It's the most expensive we've been at, and it's definitely the most expensive on this list.
Yes.
But for me, it is also the fanciest.
It feels fancy. It feels very... Oh, what am I doing to myself there?
I think you just sorting your
You
hair
know
out.
what? I've got to that thing again where when you've got it short, you want it long, and when you've got it long, you want it short.
Are you wanting it longer again now?
I think I might.
Eden is a lovely venue.
Oh, yes.
It does feel very much like a date night venue.
Yes, but I feel you have to be, like, really into each other to go here.
Yeah, because in an ideal world, whilst they
This
do...
is not a first date night.
No, it's not, because you are going to be sharing a lot of food. It's also not one to go to if you don't like sharing food, I don't think.
What? You're sharing a lot of... Is that a problem? I'm back on this again.
Is sharing food a problem? I don't think if you're on a date night it is. We've always shared food. It means that we can get sort of more things, that we don't have to get the same thing, and we can try different stuff.
Yeah, true.
They have amazing cocktails in here,
I love the cocktails in here.
which really adds to that experience, I think.
Yes.
And they make them just round the corner from where we were sat there. They're not from the bar upstairs.
No.
Because the Eden Bar venue, when you first come into it, which is above this, is a great venue to hang around in as well.
Yes.
And it's definitely a great post-restaurant sort of hangout as well. Mm-hmm. One of the things that I like about in here is that it's got the open kitchen.
Yeah, you like to watch an open kitchen.
I do. But I think it's also a thing where it's a conversation starter as well.
Yeah.
Where
There's a lot of prawns.
Yeah, prawns are featuring quite heavy in the date nights for whatever reason. not entirely sure why.
Me neither.
I think...
Oh my God, that risotto.
Well, you beat me to it, because I was going to say, I think the food that we've had in here is about the best food in any venue
God.
across the whole meal.
Oh my God, that risotto was amazing.
And we do know people who've been on, for instance, Apex, since we did our reviews on it, and have tried it and have gone, yeah, you're right, that risotto is amazing.
It's not often I'm wrong
When it comes to food.
when it comes to food
Or cocktails.
or cocktails.
Do you think that this is a great date night venue? Is there anything that's not good about it for
The
date night?
price.
Yeah.
The Yorkshire in me is like, oh, that's pricey.
And that's why
You put it at number 3.
at number 3, because as an actual venue, I think it is the best food of... Well, no, I don't think it is the best food of this top 6. Mm-hmm. And it's the best
don't
food
know.
of any restaurant we've been in.
Oh, that strawberry shortcake as well.
They will guide you through
Ooh.
from... Oh, knocking it over. They'll guide you through the menu, because they do a set course and a pairing menu, which they said to us don't have, because you've got the drinks package, so we can sort you out with cocktails and wine anywhere.
Yeah.
And we'll put together
Yeah.
a selection for you
Yes.
based on what you tell us you like.
Yes.
And again, I think that's what makes it such a
Yeah,
fantastic
petit
date
fours.
night.
Oh, yes.
And then when you've finished, you can walk up just the flight of stairs that are over in that far corner there. You can see them coming up.
Yeah.
Walk around the corner and then sit up here, have another drink,
Yeah.
a little nightcap, listen
Yeah.
to live music,
Yeah.
and look out over the wake. And for me, it's just the perfect venue.
And because of the amount of food, that's where you're finishing.
It is, absolutely. At number 2,
Yes.
Virgin's Another Rose. Now, this again is a supper club type venue.
Yeah. The cruise lines love a supper club venue.
They do. This isn't available on every Virgin Voyages. They have slightly different ones.
No, this is,
on
and
the
this is quite
ones.
strappy, as you can see. There's a lot of theming.
There is. They encourage you to sort of dress up for it.
This was my birthday.
and Scarlet Night.
And Scarlet Night. Look at
It
me.
was a lot of things combined.
Whoa, I can do that.
And I think, if I remember right, it was also the day that we'd been on the not great excursion.
To Albania.
It wasn't quite Albania, but we came back on and got ready and sorted out, and this was like the perfect night, that one. You get a rose when you go in, so it's incredibly romantic, but it's a lot of fun as well.
How would you say romantic? I would say, I guess, it's passion fueled.
Yeah, the story is a take on Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Loosely inspired.
Oh, that was really good.
The food in there, for any supper club type thing we've been to on land or sea, it's by far the greatest. And it made us want Virgin to do like an Indian style restaurant at some point. It was that good. The other great thing in here
is all the cocktails.
yeah. So whilst at the time we went on this, it was $50 per person.
Yeah.
And they had different pricing tiers
Depending on
going
where you
forward,
sit.
depending where you sat. So we were in the most expensive one at 50. But that included, I think, 6 cocktails and unlimited fizz. So if you didn't have a huge bar tab available, then this is a really economical way of getting a lot of drinks.
And isn't this where I went and left here and tried to find a ladies and ended up accidentally winning? Like,
you won best dressed on Scarlet
best
Night.
dressed Scarlet Night person.
We literally finished in here. When we walk out, the end shot that you see, we walk out of here, turn right, and then you end up in that competition.
Because I was actually trying to find the ladies.
And then they just dragged you like, come into this competition. You're
And
like,
then
okay.
I won.
You did, after having lots of cocktails, which I think helped in the confidence of you strutting around for the best dress. So if you do want to win best dressed,
Have a
on
load of
Scarlet Night,
cocktails.
have a load of cocktails in here and just go out with the confidence of someone who's drank a lot of cocktails.
Yeah, because I was a bit worried about the split.
You also then, about an hour and a half after this, jumped in the pool on Scarlet Night in that outfit as it is.
In my pearls.
And at number 1, Cunard Nordlis.
Oh, it's super cute in here.
Now, some people might be surprised at this because, one, it's not a permanent venue.
No, it's a pop-up.
It's a pop-up. It's in the King's Court buffet area that they convert at night. Don't let that put you off. You don't think
Feel
of it
like
as
it,
that
yeah.
at all. And it's only available on Cunard cruises going to the fjords.
Yes, it's very special.
So
very special.
You're not going to be able to do it often.
People walk past you because look, there's the promenade deck. So it's like you look at the scenery. You have people wave at you.
Well, that's one of the many reasons why I've put this at number 1.
Oh,
You were waving like a good one when we were
I
on
love
here.
to wave at people.
We also had several bottles
What's with all the prawns?
of, I think, Whispering Angel one well,
Oh yes,
which sounds about right for us.
when it was still on the package.
When it was on the package. And we were quite drunk by the time we left here, but the food in there was outstanding.
Yeah, because we'd paid to go. Like we should have just gone here.
Yeah, and it wasn't expensive. I would say if you do go into Nordley's, get the salmon starter if you like salmon, because they hand carve it at the table, and we messed up on that.
We so messed up. But I had the
You had reindeer pie.
reindeer pie, which is like the poshest Greg's pie I've ever had in my life.
It was great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like the fanciest steak bake ever.
Yeah.
And then we got this seafood. I was going to say tower, but it's not really a tower. Seafood
No, it's a platter.
thing. And again, that sort of sharing element to it for a date night is fantastic.
Look at that really posh Greg's pie.
It was lovely. You just
was
want a massive pie.
No, that's why we got everything else.
We did, and we got that for the table.
And
So pie and mash for Linzi there before she starts any of the seafood.
well, there's part of me that's got some southern in me.
There is. I want a bit of the pie and mash. But this is a venue that, honestly, we can't recommend enough because it's not expensive by comparison to specialty dining. You can only go on it on certain parts. The view outside is amazing. You're cruising out the fjords while it's doing it. It's just stunning. And it is just such a treat.
It's lovely. And if you're on, oh yeah.
Until how fresh you are at this point.
I mean, I love cracking a creme brulee. Honestly, it's one of
One of your favourite things.
It's one of my guilty pleasures.
And all about if you've drank a lot of Whispering Angel.
Which
before.
we're on a rosé today.
We are on a little rosé.
Oh, well, cheers, darling.
Well, yeah, that brings us up towards the end of this particular one.
Well, thank you for that. I'm quite hungry now. I hope you are too. And thank you for watching and have a lovely day. Ooh, waves.